Alright guys, a couple of videos ago we had a look at the Parkzone Spitfire, which had one major flaw, the undercarriage. So in this video we'll be fixing that by fitting a set of retracts. The Spitfire manual specifies these, E-flite 10 to 15 size retracts. In the box you get some instructions, but they're so easy to fit you can safely put them to one side. A bag with some stub axles and Allen keys, a Y lead with what I'm guessing is a filter in line, and of course the retracts. They have a built-in motor, only needing to be plugged into the gear channel on your receiver. They feel nice and solid too. The other bit we got for the install is a set of pre-bent struts for the Spitfire, which makes life so much easier than trying to use the struts that come with the retracts. They also come with a pair of covers to make the install look neat. Right, first thing to do is a quick test to make sure the retracts work correctly. All I've done is hook up the retracts via the Y lead to the gear channel, connected a servo to another channel, so just in case nothing happens I can check the radio's working, and all powered by a 4-cell pack. A neat feature that initially took me by surprise: when you apply the power, the retracts don't go straight into position. I'm sure there's a pattern for this, but as long as you test the retracts with the model off the ground before you fly, as you should, it's all good and stops the gear folding up when you connect the battery. Okay, I've fitted one of the retracts here to check for any gotchas during installation, and the news is there aren't any, so let's get the other fitted. Step 1. Pop the collet and wheel off so you can get to the strap screws. Step 2. Remove the strap and stock strut, also unclip the cover. Step 3. Remove the fixed gear mount, keep the screws as they'll be used in a few steps. Step 4. Loosen the 2 grub screws on the sides of the retracts and pull out the chrome strut. Step 5. Pop in the pre-bent strut and retighten the grub screws. Step 6. Connect the retract to the pre-installed extension lead and lay it on the mount. You can pull some of the excess lead through the wing. Step 7. Put the cover plate on and fit and do up the screws you removed earlier. Step 8. Connect the retract extensions to the Y lead and connect that to the receiver. Power it up and extend the retracts. Step 9. Fit the wheel and collet. Step 10. Test for clearance. Step 11. Fit the cover to the strut. You can use a soft glue here like Yoo-hoo Paw to stop them flapping around. Now you just need to flip them up and down a few times, partly to check that everything works and partly because it's fun. Assuming it all works okay and you're tired of watching them go up and down, it's time to fit the wing to the model. You'll notice when you do there's a lot of excess wiring. You can just bundle it up, but hopefully we'll get around to something a bit neater at some point in the future. You'll have to excuse the video here. The cameraman said he couldn't see the screen in the bright sunlight, and was following the model by looking over the camera. He suggested something about putting some gun sights on next time. Anyway, unlike some models, there's very little difference in flight handling with the wheels up or down. No strong tendency to nose up, so by luck or judgment Parkzone have got it right. The biggest change is the speed, since there's so much less drag. The other thing, of course, it makes the model look infinitely better in the air. As always, don't forget to have a look at rcmojo.com, and while you're at it, why not follow us on Twitter?